Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night. Oh, and the mood. Oh, the mood is right. We're going to have some fun, show you how it's done. TGIF. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another marginally decent episode of the Realmhattan Project. My name is Eric Von Wolfenstein, vacuum cleaner, salesman extraordinaire, and the world's biggest hater. With me tonight, all the pals are here. We got EE Prime, Mr. Big Mets fan over there.
What's up, people?
Next to him, we got Mr. Andrew Evangort. How you doing, my friend?
Hello.
Damn,
And down in the corner there, thank God he's still alive because he owes me money. Ricky Ticky Timber, how you doing, buddy?
How the fuck do I owe you money?
We'll talk later.
Oh, okay.
And finally, he doesn't know who, he doesn't know where, he doesn't know how, but he does know.
What?
Oh, thank you. We didn't rehearse that. I was worried about that. Thank you so much, Derek. Mr. Derek B. How you doing, sir?
What's up, folks? Hey, gentlemen, how y'all doing? Chat Squad, what's good? And Ricky, what's your cash app? What's your cash app?
What's my cash app? Big Pimpin' 6969.
Big pimpin'.
What's
Right.
going on?
I didn't know.
What's
That's
going
how
on,
they do it.
everyone?
Friday.
That was the tune from your favorite porn video. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
All right, that wasn't my favorite.
you don't know me. That wasn't my favorite either. Mine
Yeah,
had Rudolph
you
the
don't know
Red-Nosed
us.
Reindeer
You don't know our habits. You don't know what we're into.
in it.
Yeah.
Don't kink shame me, sir.
already nice. Wasting no time.
We here for the next 2 hours, y'all.
Whoa, man.
Whoa,
I thought we was going
whoa,
like
whoa.
a 25-minute the fuck out episode.
I
What
signed
the
up
fuck
for overtime already. Come on,
2
come on.
hours, man. I just did my
Y'all don't want to
overtime
go
for
an
the
extra
fucking
20. Y'all don't want to go an extra 20, 25.
Shit, I don't want to do the
35
regular
minutes?
standard. What you talking about? Extra 20. I'm over fighting this shit, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
E Prime, how's your week, my friend?
It's been good. Went to the office this week for the first time since I think last time I went was late June. No, it was early July. Early July. So it's always interesting. Meet new faces because people are still rolling in. It's not mandatory for us to go back to the office till in January, so they were having a big after work party type thing. So they pull out the beers, and it's the only job I've ever been at where you're allowed to start drinking on the job before 30 in the office.
No kidding.
They got kegs. They got kegs in the fridge.
You've never seen the pictures of his job? That place is party central, dude.
They got the garbage cans filled with ice and beers and
Yo, E.
Karaoke parties and
What's
drinking
that
beer
address?
on the job.
We're right by Bryant Park.
So I'll put in the resume for this place, huh?
Hell yeah. Shoot.
I mean, they hired Eric, so they'll take fucking anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go over there. Drink all the time.
Yeah, yo, I'm putting my application in tomorrow.
Right?
You gonna move up there?
I'm just gonna apply for the janitor position just to be there.
I'm gonna telecommute or whatever they call that shit. Telecommute to that motherfucker. I'm just gonna show up to drink on the weekends.
Free breakfast every day, free lunch every day, fully catered.
What the fuck? Y'all sound like a public school over there. What the hell you talking
Jeez.
about?
Do they have the squared pizzas?
No, they actually do pretty good food.
Yeah, you was good. I was good to that point. No, I don't want to work.
Hey man, them stop sign Mexican pizzas they used to have in the cafeterias was the shit, dude. I used to love them motherfuckers.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Brink. We appreciate you.
Fuck that. You're welcome, Brink. We're saving you from trash.
Oh.
I haven't even started.
Thank you, Brink.
That series yet.
I feel dead, but thank you.
All right. Gord, how are you? How's your week, my friend?
I'm good. My week was good. I had a really great weekend. We had RetroCon and the Cybertronic Spree. And honestly, it was an absolute delight getting to see everybody. I got to see, I didn't get anything signed, but I saw Derek and Brian get their stuff signed. And like, there's like a real excitement to like watching people like meet their heroes like this, And no, it was a great time. Had some good pickups. I think everybody got a little something there. And Cybertronic Spree is great as always. We went to this bar. Was it the Perky or something? After the fact, they had this really great menu, but everything, like the kitchen was closed. Aside from appetizers, by the time we got there, and I want to check this place out for dinner next time. Like it looked good. And
yeah, because what time we get out this Cybertronic Spree concert? It was like 11, I think, close to 11.
11:30, midnight.
Yeah,
somewhere around that.
Yeah, was that? Yeah.
Oh, was that late? Okay,
it's something like that. Like it felt pretty late.
Whoa.
Oh,
damn, Brink. He's glad to see I'm not dead. Now he's telling me to drop dead. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, make up your mind, Brink. You want to live live or dead?
It's gonna be one or the other, man. Fucking relax.
No in between around here.
But anyway,
Andor started up. I watched all 4 of those so far. Nice to enjoy some Star Wars for a change.
I heard that rumor that it was decent.
Yeah, it's good.
Not as good as Bad Batch in Gort's words, though.
I don't
know why everybody hates on Bad Batch. I loved it.
I know why people hate it.
I won't say I loved it, but
Gort is unfriendly as you keep talking to
him.
No, I'm just reading my
Gort and Wolf hate it. Well, we know why Wolf hates it, so
because that a girl and a child, like double whammy for
two worst combinations you could have in a TV show.
And then give it an obnoxious name like Omega.
I think I enjoyed it because I'm not an invested Star Wars fan, so anything I see Star Wars related, I just get to enjoy it generally as a new set of eyes on it. So like I still haven't watched the Clone Wars animated anything. I haven't watched any of all of the animated series yet.
Do you even Star Wars, bro?
I don't.
Every time I try to watch Clone Wars, I kind of get into it, and then they do like a Jar Jar Binks episode, and it pulls me right the fuck out, and I can't. I gotta quit again.
How you never watched the Clone Wars animated, but you've seen Bad Batch? That's crazy,
dude. Yeah, I hate watching it.
Well, when you have like a new show coming out and you already haven't watched something that's like 7 seasons, I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
yeah.
That took a little less effort to get through.
Look at him coming in and white knighting for you over there talking about you like Bad Batch.
Basically, you're telling me if you watch a TV show and there's one episode that you don't particularly care for after watching 6 good ones, you're out.
Well, it's hard to get through to begin with. It's a very slow burn, those 6 episodes. And that just takes me out of it.
Just don't start with the fucking movie. That's the one that messes you up.
Yeah, I want someone to make a list of here's what you should watch and here's what you shouldn't watch.
They have one. They have that list.
Look, I just asked
list out there, but no, shit.
He should get that list from a trusted source.
I just get that list from Gort. I just say, hey, Gort, what should I be watching next? You say, go watch that. Okay, cool.
All of Clone Wars, none of Bad Batch.
He didn't tell me that though. I didn't even ask him about Bad Batch, but
you need to delete that out of your brain.
I watched Bad Batch because it was a new series coming out, and I was like, oh, let me just check it out. And it actually was interesting to me, so I just kept engaged with it. I'm actually excited. I'm excited for season 2. I mean, maybe it's just me.
That freak of the week guest star of the episode. If they'd steered away from that, it could have been a great show.
Okay.
People just don't have positive outlooks like we do around here. That's all.
Yeah. Fucking Eric's Mr. Positivity over there. The fuck out of here.
But I was also told at one point that you should watch. You have to watch the Clone Wars and some sort. You got to watch it in a certain order in order to. I was told that
you don't have to.
You can.
Okay.
It doesn't.
There's a chronological order.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
You don't need to do that.
Okay. All right.
It's just confusing and it's annoying to do. Like, better to be able to do it on Disney Plus than you're figuring out DVDs or something.
Watch the first half of season 1, skip season 2, go right into season 3, skip 5, and watch 7. Boom, done.
What about 6?
I don't know. It just sounded legit, Gord. I was probably wrong all of it, but it sounded legit.
You missed the whole number.
You're skipping all the good shit.
You missed 2. You skipped over 2 whole seasons.
All right.
We skipped all the Jar Jar episodes. Why would you do that?
Just like all the idiots on the internet. I'm just making this shit up as I go, man.
Derek, how was your week? Tell us about your week.
Hey, it was actually great, man. Just like Gort was coming off of that great weekend at my first RetroCon. We really enjoyed it. Sean and I went up and met up with everyone. Gord,
Hi, Miss
Green.
Sean.
We watched. We got together with Chan and JD was there. My man Ralphie was there, aka the Vendetta. And I had a bunch of others up there. Jason was up there.
Saw Chris the Hart and Brandon were up there.
Yeah, and Brandon was up there too. We got to chop. We all got to chop it up. We all sat together at lunch.
I get to hang out with my brother more than I do. That's messed
up. Man, I love you, bro. Man, I was actually chopping it up with it in the chat with him earlier in our group. When I was talking about a certain person at the post-con situation.
Don't say that shit on here. You're gonna have everybody canceling us.
I'm telling you, when I tell you we had a blast at RetroCon. We had an absolute blast. I just wish that we just stayed up there overnight so we can go back on Sunday. We went straight home right after that. So, but we absolutely enjoyed the Cybertronics Spree concert. Oh my goodness, man. I can't wait I wish I can go on tour with them. It was that good. If y'all ever get a chance to go to a Cybertronics Spree concert, please go. It has all the feels of nostalgia, a great time, music, all of that. It was just absolutely wonderful, man. We actually had a great time. I live streamed it on a couple of my groups that I'm in, including the Realm group. So you all can get a sample of it. If you go back and look at my post in the Realm group, you'll see that I live streamed one part of the concert. And that was the other thing. They didn't mind you doing videos, taking pictures. They weren't trying to lock up your phones or anything like that. Everybody just got to do what they want, and everybody had a great time. There was no drama, no issues. We linked up with another toy group up there as we were watching, because we sat and they let us sit in their area where they were playing, where they were bowling. It was Bobby's World. So yeah, we sat up there with them guys and just had a really good time. It was just
Bobby's
really
World,
good time.
as in like Howie Mandel. Bobby's World?
No. That's a Bobby's World. It's a toy group.
Okay.
It's actually another toy group.
So I know Bobby's World because they got toys. It's a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's those guys.
Yes, it's those guys. Yes, they had an area and they were like, "Come on, just chill with us." And then so we got to sit up there with them. Had a good view of the concert, and it was just great, man. We all had a good time, man. It was just absolutely fun. We left. We didn't go hang out afterwards. We just went home. It was because we had it ended up being a 3-hour drive, and yeah, I was literally half asleep, and then Sean was begging me to let her drive, and I wouldn't let her drive, and it was like, yo, we almost got into 2 different accidents, and we just avoided it. But when I got home, when I tell you I dropped when I got home, I dropped straight into bed. I woke up in the morning, all I saw was sheets and everything over me, and she was like, "Yeah, you need to just sleep." So she just let me sleep in late too. I'm telling you, man, we just had an absolute great time, man. And I can't say thank you enough to everyone that came out, and I got to see, got the hug, got the vibe with and all that. Yeah, we had a great time. So yeah, but then I went back to work, and then the week just sucked. So anyway, so yeah, but nah, everything was cool, man. My week's been cool though, so everything's cool.
Awesome. Ricky, you're still alive. Tell us how you managed that down in there.
Man, it wasn't shit where I'm at. Like, I know I don't want to play it down because I know there are people like that get fucked up and stuff. But I always tell people, everybody around me freaks out whenever there's a hurricane around here. They're like, people fighting in Walmart and over gas and shit like that. We are dead center, like center of the state. It takes me an hour and a half one direction to get to the Atlantic, and an hour and a half the other direction to get to the Gulf. So I'm dead center. So unless it's like a category 5 hitting right on the coast right next to me, it doesn't ever become nothing. It always loses power. So everybody did check in. I do appreciate a bunch of everybody reached out, gave me phone calls, messages, or whatever, and reached out and made sure everything was good. But just ended up being a lot of wind and rain. Some of the trees in the greenway behind me got a good little workout, and my pool overflowed a little. You know, hashtag first world problems. So
yeah,
I'm
glad
too
y'all.
bad.
Glad you're okay, Rick, and you know, and for everyone that was down there dealing with that, man, our prayers are with you. It's a tough situation to be in, but you know, I just hope that everyone made it out okay, and in one piece.
Yeah, the worst part for me was because where I work at is a medical facility, so anytime there's anything like that, they become a shelter, and because there's patients and stuff there, they do their emergency teams. They call them Team A and Team B, and you go in, you take shifts. Like Team A goes in, and they're there until the storm's over, and then Team B goes in, and however much Team A had to work, Team B has to work the same amount to give them time off. So I just got off my 24-hour cycle because they didn't make it stay for too long. They only made a team stay for the one day because it didn't really hit us too bad. So I just got done with mine. Got like 4 hours of sleep. So y'all gonna see me like yawn a lot, and I apologize ahead of time.
I've counted at least 6 times.
Yeah, well, keep counting, man. You might want to take your shoes off because that number's gonna go higher than that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's I'm beat. But it's over with. We survived it. They had to bring up some patients from down in the Orlando area because that whole facility got flooded out and messed up. So they've actually been transporting a bunch of patients up to us from there. And I know like Nick is down here and G Money's down here, and we're all like in a group messenger together, like the Southern ROC guys, and we're all just checking in on each other, make sure everybody's good. You know, Gary was probably the closest out of all of us to it, that I know off the top of my
Gary
head.
sent me a picture of his windows like were boarded up with some metal or whatever. Like he was ready to go.
He was ready to go, but he was closest to where it made landfall out of that I know of. There might be more guys in there that are closer, but those are the ones that I know that was close. But other than that, man, it's just been a long week of work, man. Lots of doubles. We had a couple more people out with COVID. We were already short-staffed because one guy went back to school, so he's only working 1 day a week, and another guy quit to go back to his old job. So you add in COVID, plus being down 2 people, plus the hurricane coming through. It's just been a crazy, crazy busy week. So I'm glad it's over.
Oh well, I'm glad for you, my friend. I'm glad you're here with us, and you're safe. Can't speak for everyone, but I'm
talk nice to me. Don't try to fucking talk nice to me because we're on the internet. And people
I'm sorry,
see
you're right.
Talking.
It doesn't feel.
You don't talk to me like that in private, y'all. You don't talk to me like that in
I don't.
private, man. He tells me to fuck off and die all the time. So.
You should see the shit I say. The venom that comes from my tongue.
Right.
It is and drips all over the place. It's
fucking horrible person.
That sounds pretty nasty.
Mean bastard. He treats me like my name's Omega or something. But yeah, I appreciate all the reach outs. You know, even old Mr. Grumpy Ass EE up there reached out and made sure I was good. So I appreciate that from everybody.
That's out of character.
I know, right? That one freaked me out a little. I thought maybe his wife had hacked his phone or something. She was like doing a girl check or something. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I was like, no, my name's Brittany and I'm fine. Thanks for asking. But that's it. I mean, I hung out some with my kids. You know, they got to be out of school, so I got to hang out with them some. We watched that League of Super Pets, which was awesome. I really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, I got mixed reviews on that one. I didn't see it, but I've been hearing different things.
Mixed reviews. Whoever told you it wasn't great?
No, my kids. They were like, yo, that movie sucked.
Which one of your kids said that?
People's new for it.
Better not be Ricky. Look, tell him he can't. I'm gonna call him Bob from now on. He's not allowed.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to use my name anymore. Tell him the new name is Bob. That's it. He's done. How about that movie, man? He's crazy. But, yeah, that
he
was
told me
funny.
that. I was like, oh, for real? Because he said it's on. I think he said it's on. What is it on Netflix now or?
Oh, it's on HBO Max.
HBO Max. Yeah, he said it was on HBO Max, and he watched it. He was like, yeah, it sucked. I was like,
man.
oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Tell Bob he's out the family, man. Nothing but Christmas. It's no, that movie was awesome.
Okay. I'm still gonna watch it though. I gotta see it, man, because it's.
You should make him sit there and watch it again because I think he might have been check your liquor cabinets. He might have been hitting your liquor while you weren't looking, man. He might have been a little
probably
watching that movie. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna definitely watch it, man. it's The Rock and Kevin Hart. You know that.
Oh, don't make
combination
it
is
worse. That's
usually-
not the good part of the movie. That is definitely not the
Okay.
good part of the movie.
But usually when they do movies
were
together,
alright.
it's really funny.
No,
alright.
no.
No.
What are you
They're
talking
alright.
The
about?
Rock don't do anything.
Y'all didn't
good.
like Central
No,
Intelligence?
No. There's nothing
I
good.
think that's
The
an
Rock can do.
Y'all-
oxymoron
okay,
that they
y'all
have
didn't
those
like
two in a
any of the
movie with the word
Jumanji movies.
intelligence in the
All
title.
right.
No,
We know who's not going to
no.
see Black Adam in the group.
No.
Right. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Man.
He was good in Ballers. I'll give you
Alright,
that.
don't
That
mind.
was
Yeah,
it.
Dormammu. Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch it before.
It ain't gonna be gone in a week, man. Shut up, Dormammu. Fearmonger. Ain't going nowhere.
I wish
But,
The Rock would be gone in a week.
Jesus, relax. It ain't that
Need
bad.
to cancel his fucking whack ass.
Jesus.
Holy
Hey,
shit. New King of the Haters, everyone.
That's haters.
huh.
Oh,
You're the
he
king of
just
the-
fucking sucks.
He's everywhere. Like you're the Serpentor of hate. He's the Globulus of hate. Like he's the guy behind
wow.
the guy.
Wow.
Yeah. See how cool y'all really think you are. Follow that train of thought.
Mm.
But yeah, it was fun. Despite them being in it, was fun.
Oh.
It got me in the feels a little. They like it had a little sad part in it too. You're like, kid shows should not make you sad. Like the beginning of Up. It was like one of those type things. Like, got you in the
Oh
feels.
man, yo. I ain't gonna lie. The beginning of if y'all okay, everybody probably seen Up by now. But the beginning of that movie, man, yo, I was devastated, man. I was just like, yo, for real? Oh man. Because you went through that.
Watching
You
Up,
went
you're a
through that.
robot.
Yeah, because the beginning of the movie takes you through that journey. And at the
Their
end
whole
of that
entire
journey, it was
relationship,
happening. Yeah, I mean, I was just like, and then when it happened, it was just like, oh man, that's
You'll see. When you finish watching it, you contact me. We'll talk about it. Then we can tell Ricky he out the family. I'm the new Ricky in this family. Old Uncle Ricky. I'm gonna have a talk with him about his bad taste in movies. So.
All right. Well, on that note,
All right, let's move on to something, man.
I think it's time for
Wolfie.
our first segment.
No, Wolfie.
It's
How was your week?
Yeah.
Don't nobody care about Wolfie's week. Let's get into this.
Yeah, no
segment,
one gives
man.
a shit. It's all right.
He went to some stupid place, did some stupid shit, threatened us all to go with him, and like da.
Look, I give a shit, and I think also EE gives a shit. So let's hear about
watching
your
the
week.
Mets.
No, I'm not watching that. I got it off. They were losing. I turned it off.
No, Gort gives a shit. So how? Hey, yo,
he's a real
Wolfie,
fan.
how
He
was your
turned it
week,
off.
man? Wolfie, how was your week, man?
My week was fine. I had to spend a couple days in the Carolinas with a very chatty person who wouldn't shut the fuck up. It's not.
you went to see Ricky?
But Ricky lives in Florida.
Oh, two of you.
I beat both of you to it because I already said it first. So eat dicks, both of you. I said it first.
Family show.
Well, the family better you eat dicks because I told y'all to eat dicks.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I spent some time in the Carolinas this week. It was fine. Nothing interesting to report. No good food. No good toy stops. Unfortunately, I was with someone who I didn't care to be with. Like I said, they would not shut up, prattle. Things I don't care about. Telling me about how his tree fell down his cabin, and then he went on to some story.
Definitely wasn't me.
about his kid and dating, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Let me sleep, please. I'm in this car.
Well, you started talking about kids, and you just didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm like, fuck your kids. Fuck your kids.
Yeah.
You know who I am? Do you know who the fuck I am?
Have you ever heard of EVW?
Do you know me? Worked with you for 15 years. You know how I feel about this shit.
Right. Wow. Okay. Oh damn.
Wow. Can you imagine if I was being serious? Anyway.
Right.
But I think I'm trying to play it off just because people are listening.
It's good to be home. I got my COVID booster today. I'm waiting for the side effects to kick in. We'll see what happens.
It ain't about shit.
And before we go into the next segment, I just want to say, Gort, thanks for being with us here in 2022. All right, let's go to this.
Where does sound traveled?
Year
2022.
He's in color this week, so that means he's in 2022.
Technicolor.
God damn it, Evie, you beat me to it, man. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready for our first segment, gentlemen?
We are ready.
Fire that shit up, E.
We have a segment?
Yeah.
Man,
it's called
backwards paper.
Collect.
It's time for the Collector Showcase.
I I still crack up over
And
that.
the fucking whistle every time.
Yeah.
Never ever change it.
Never. That's never allowed to go away.
Never, ever. That will be forever.
Derek, I
ours.
believe you have story time tonight. What do you got for us?
Yes. Hey, guys. So tonight's showcase, we're going to talk about another one of my childhood favorites. We're going to talk about this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Power Master Optimus Prime.
Oh, damn,
So many stories I can tell you about this. Some of you have already heard my stories about Power Master Optimus Prime. I hold this dear. I hold this as dear as I do my blaster, and you know, it's a piece that I always cherish and I will always have forever.
Is that your original from when you were a kid?
No, this isn't. My original one actually broke a couple of times, and then it was just trashed out. But I ended up getting another one a couple of years later on eBay. So this is the one that I got from eBay.
It's one of my favorites too to remember.
Yeah, I had that. My grandmother bought me that for Christmas.
Yeah.
And when I say my grandmother, I mean my mother bought it, gave it to my grandmother, and said, "Here, you give this to him for Christmas."
Oh wow,
that's how it was. My grandmother was old. She wasn't out shopping for this stuff.
Oh, okay.
My mother would buy the gifts. I'm like, "Here, this is what you're gonna give him this year."
Does the Power Master gimmick still work in it and everything?
Yep, everything still works in it. Still got high Q, the engine, and transforms great. Everything about this whole piece transforms absolutely great. The head comes off, and I can transform it right back into vehicle mode. And and as you all know, this is when transformation was very simplistic. So when you go to transform your characters,
Power Master in there.
Yeah, put the Power Master back.
Oh
in.
yeah. That's right.
Don't break it. Don't break it.
I almost broke it, y'all. Damn.
Yeah.
Almost had a Bobby Skullface moment.
I know, right?
Right in the trash.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. Whoop, and that fell out again. So, but yeah, this is one of my absolute favorite pieces. So much, in fact, that years later, as they were doing other versions of the Power Master Optimus Prime, I would get them. I got the Takara Tomy one that they did. The only one that I missed out on the Hasbro one that they did alongside when they did the
with the armor piece.
Right, when they had did him and Blaster and had them two combined together.
Oh no! I'm talking about because they put out a reissue. I want to say about 20.
I want to say
I don't know about.
It was Blaster and Soundwave because all those pieces connected to the the Fortress Maximus.
Oh, you're talking about the recent stuff. All right, never mind.
Right, the recent stuff. Yeah. So everything about this is still the same. I absolutely still love it. I keep it on my desk to play with it on a daily basis, and it's a desk spot. It's a desk spot for me in my office. So
you missed it.
Right now,
you made Brink's butthole pucker when you were trying to transform that bot without putting the Power Master in there, man. I heard it. You're about to snap that thing in half.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, this is an absolute great piece. And wait a minute. Got the trailer. You gotta put that up, put that down, and then put that down. There you go.
Look at that.
Trailer.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Transform
Still got the workable
champ.
door too. Still got the workable doors in the back that comes down and all of that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Without getting into too much of the transformation and take away from the story, this is one of my like I said, this is one of my childhood favorites. I have, I've actually lost my original one in trades and gotten it back as well, just like in my blaster. And it's just a lot of aspects of my childhood could be traced back to a lot of my Transformers, mainly Blaster and this Power Master Optimus Prime. And I did have the original Optimus Prime as well, but this one actually means more to me than actually the original G1 Optimus Prime. So I was talking about how I got into how I got to getting all of the newer ones that came along the way. So as you all know, I've gotten into these sets. Gotten into these sets as well. This is the fans. These are the fans hobby power basers. And as you all know, the purple one has eluded me. So I don't have the shattered glass version of this set, but I continue to collect these sets. And, you know, I absolutely love these power bases. I love putting them together. I mean, they're a labor of love. It's a lot of work. But man, when I tell you, I love these sets. I absolutely love each one of these sets. So of course, you know, we got the original red, the red and blue Optimus Prime. We also have on the right is the Nemesis Prime version, and on the left we have the quote unquote fire guts. That's the orange power baser.
Fire guts, yes.
Yeah, and you know, and of course there is the shattered glass, you know, of which I'm still trying to find. And
I saw that damn thing. They wanted like $900 just for the trailer for that shattered glass one.
Yeah, they wanted I saw it for $850 for both.
And very hard to find.
Yeah.
Not even on eBay at expensive prices. You can't
even
find it on eBay.
Because that's where they're expensive, on eBay. You know, because that's the only place you can find them right now. You can't find them anywhere else. Nowhere in the groups is no one just actually putting one up to say, hey, I'm selling this one. Because, you know, it was a limited edition out of the Singapore show. So, and as you know, TFCon's coming up, and they have one as the exclusive.
The GCP blue one.
Yeah, the blue one. And I do plan on getting that one. And I can't wait to get it because they did that one in their Delta Magnus color scheme. So yeah, that's gonna also be included in my setup here. And these are actually gonna go on the top of those details that y'all see in the back. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
now, are these considered? Are these the God Bomber, Jinrai, all that good stuff?
This is yes. So I have you know what, and I didn't bring that out. I still have it in the box. I had the G1 Power Master Optimus Prime and G1 God Bomber in the box gift set. I have that original set.
That's what I was talking about.
And it's still in the box. And you know, these ones on the desk, these are Power Master and God Jinrai combined. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it makes no sense to have a Power Master Optimus Prime without the God Bomber with it as well, because it just makes it looks that much more impressive.
So it's a Power Baser Optimus, the one that you just showed us the G1 of, plus the God Jinrai Bomber attached to it.
These the ones that you see right now, yes. The ones that I was transforming I don't have the God Bomber out here with me. Because that one I have it's in a box gift set, in the original box gift set. I'm actually thinking about getting that box graded because it's still in great condition.
Dang.
Yeah. And I got it. That was it was a Japanese exclusive that I got years ago. And
still got that early 90s air trapped inside.
They did a US reissue of that.
Mm-hmm. And I never took it out the box, so it just sat in the box. And because I was just like, okay, I'm only gonna take it out if this one breaks or something like that. And then years later, when I started seeing the other ones, seeing other companies do them, I was like, well, I'll just go ahead and get those. I don't even need to take them out the box now. So yeah, that's my showcase. You know, hope y'all enjoyed it. And
which one's your favorite
out of these sets?
Yeah,
you better say black one.
I actually have to say the Fire Guts one. The Fire Guts one, because in the Japanese line, when they premiered that version of them, it was so impressive. So I was just like, okay, well, they didn't get the exact colors right, but you know, it's a representation of that. And you know, it's just different. You know what I mean? It's different in a good way. So I really enjoy it. The only thing I wish I did do, like with this black, I wish I had put at least got one of them with holding the swords, because you know he has 2 sets of swords that they hold as well instead of the guns. So yeah, I at least I should have did that with the Nemesis one, because when you think about, when you see all the Nemesis versions, you think about like a ninja style type robot. So because they're in that black color scheme. And he looks absolutely great holding those swords. So yeah, I might just change that up. They're out here on this table right now. And actually, that table goes up on the left side, on that left wall. And I just brought them out here just so I can do the showcase. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Pretty cool,
Thank
man.
you,
Pretty
brother.
cool.
All right, man.
I always
Thanks
love
for
how
sharing
you have a taste of the new to show off the stuff that you had when you were younger. Like we've talked about it before. We're all nostalgia collectors.
Mhm.
And that's cool to see you have the OG one and then still be able to show the new ones against it too, man. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun, you know. It's fun to, you know, not only just play with them, but to, you know, remember those good times, you know, remember those days where, you know, you went to your room and, you know, just, you know, had that time to just, you know, let your imagination go wild in a good way, and, you know, just have the adventures in your head, you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's always a great time to experience again. And I'm gonna always love these, you know, for the rest of my life. So yeah. Shout out to my parents who, you know,
Made it happen, right?
And you know, it's, you know, it's never lost upon me about, you know, why I'm able to enjoy the things that I have. And, you know, shout out to my little brother as well for the Transformers I stole from him. That he didn't appreciate.
The big brother bully.
He didn't.
Shout out to Theft.
He didn't appreciate him.
Shout out to Theft. And shout out to Miss Sean for letting us be goofy and play with toys.
Shout out to Bullies.
Yes.
Shout out to Bullies.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bullies.
But no, my brother didn't appreciate Transformers like I did, you know, because he was.
You don't appreciate shit. Give me that birthday present.
Right. I remember when he got because he got Computron for Christmas one year. And
he said, "What the fuck's this?" and threw it over his shoulder.
And he barely played with it. I was just like, man, let me see that. And I never gave it back. So you know, it was like, yo,
if he wanted to, he'd ask for it.
Now he did like my brother back then was into the a lot of the Diaclone stuff. The Japanese toys that, you know, like one year, because I've been trying to, you know, find this for years too, and I found one, but they wanted over $2,000 for it, and I was like, I'm not paying $2,000 for it. So it was a snowmobile, a plane, and a helicopter that combined together into a robot. I got it saved. Somebody sent me the information for it, so I could always look up the name and see it on eBay if I want to find it. But you look it up anywhere, it's the least what am I trying to say? The smallest amount of it, the lowest it has gone so far is $2,000.
Jesus.
And you can't get it any less than that.
Does it drive you to work and shit?
Man, it's an exclusive piece, and of which I wish we didn't lose back then, because it's that expensive, you know, and you know, and that's loose. I've never, because you know, you can't find stuff like that in the boxes. The ones you can find in the boxes, they want over $3,000 for it. I was just like,
I mean, $1,000 piece of cardboard wrapped around it. That's crazy.
Some of that vintage stuff, man, older stuff.
Listen,
goes for a lot.
You can buy 2 Blitzway Voltrons. You can buy this.
No,
and that's no.
He got a point.
Look, that thing.
He said Blitzway was for me. I'm not spending all that money.
Cost of this module case. This module case. 3,000. No, I'm not. No, that's look what I get for 3 versus that. No, I'm not. You know, what I look like. I wish I would.
Like, for Christmas, I was gonna get you this, but I got myself this instead.
I wish I would get something in the mail, and then Sean's like, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" And then I tell her, and then she said, "Oh,
I went in raffle group.
$40 in a trade.
$40 in a trade.
Hey, you wouldn't believe it. I want a waffle.
One in the raffle group.
I ran across this.
I am
Didn't
so
know the hell
lucky.
he was holding on to. He gave me
Right.
$40. Look at this.
I won again.
No.
Hey, you know how much I love you? I'm gonna pay the credit card bills this month. You don't even need to look at them, baby.
Yeah. But thanks for letting me do that, y'all. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for sharing with us again,
Thanks
man.
for sharing.
Yeah, anytime.
And if anyone out there sees what are you looking for? A shattered glass for a decent price.
Fans hobby power baser shattered glass.
Message Derek. He'll be
fan bro price,
price, people.
Fan bro price only. None of that.
Yeah.
Come in here with that scalper shit.
The actual fan bro price, not Ricky fan bro.
Yeah.
No, I want the actual fan bro.
I give good fan bro prices. What you?
Don't be telling us you know what you have. Come on, just give them fair. Be fair.
My fan bro price is how much does it cost to ship to your house?
Look at you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we're moving on to our next topic, which I'm still a little confused about. Did we decide we're talking about the retailers or something? Someone help me out here.
Oh,
well,
PulseCon, man.
We're talking about PulseCon. You know, we're gonna.
We're going to PulseCon.
We could roll right off of the Prime there.
Okay. So I was talking about my power basers. You know, I purchased from, you know, multiple retailers. Usually I purchase from Agabus, who, you know, who is probably one of our number one retailers in this group. Always taking care of us. Hanny always takes care of us. He makes sure that, you know, he gets our stuff to us, you know, safe and sound. And he always have good prices for his stuff. We also have Toy Dojo out there, who is, and that's Eddie's store, and he does an absolute great job with his customers, his customer base, his customer service is outstanding. You got the Chosen Prime out there, who is actually responsible for that exclusive that's coming up for TFCon. They have
still not better than my house
there too. Yeah. There you go. You got who else do we got out there? We got Show Z. Yeah, everybody loves Show Z, you know.
Ricky doesn't love him right now.
I do too. Shut up, liar.
So
stole my money.
So yeah, it's a lot of retailers out there that are, you know, good. There are some bad. Hey, Chat Squad, who are y'all number one retailers that y'all love? Who are the ones that y'all hate? Let's talk. I mean, I like to talk about them for a little bit because
man,
you know,
start talking about hating, you're gonna be.
I know, and then,
like, man.
But here's the thing that I wanted to, you know, mention about that. So yeah, everyone has unique experiences when it comes to different retailers, whether they did something real good for you, or they, you know, you felt like they screwed you over or didn't handle something properly. Retailers, I treat retailers exactly for who they are. They're retailers. I expect a level of service. I expect to get a product from them that they, you know, if they're selling me a product, I expect them to support that product, back it when, you know, if I find something wrong with it, or
after sales,
I want to have a great relationship with you when it comes to after sales. If something is not your fault and they take care of you when it comes to that, or they don't. Sometimes, you know, when you're dealing with certain retailers, stuff get lost in translation, or you know, they misunderstand what's going on. But it's all about how you interact with those retailers as well, and that's an important engagement. I feel like that, you know, you should have great relationships when I'm not telling you should never have to kiss a retailer's ass to get anything. But at the same time, yeah, you expect them to kiss your ass, but at the same time, you got to remember they have clientele as well.
Yeah, but you also get more flies with honey than you do, you know, vinegar. So you go in there talking about, you gave me a broken fucking toy, go fuck yourself, I fucking hate you. You're probably gonna drop to the bottom of there. We must help this guy list.
Right. Now you got overseas retailers like your Show Z's, Sideshow. You also got them in ranges of size too, because you got your small retailers like your Chosen Primes, your Agabus, your Toy Dojo. You got the small retailers. You also had your large retailers like TF Source, BBTS, and it's all about that relationship. So I've heard many stories of how, people have had different experiences. Me personally, I like, having personal relationships. I like having good relationships with your retailers, not to, try to get over on something later, but it's just that when I have that customer service situation that happens that I need something taken care of, I want to be able to engage them in a way that they know me and know what I've done to what I do to my figures and all that type of stuff, and how I cherish them, how I display them. And when something happens, I want them to be able to, help me out. Now, oftentimes, like, I'm gonna use Fans Toys as an example. I had broke my leg on Omega Supreme, the Terminus Gigantus,
The
and
knee snap. You got
yeah,
the knee.
it was a leg. It was a whole leg. It was the whole leg.
From the
The
hip,
hip,
right?
from the hip, right?
Yeah.
So
There
that
goes the issue.
required a certain piece that needed to I needed to get. Now I got I bought it from TF Source at the time. So I told them about it, and they said they was gonna try to get me the piece, and then someone else was, and then they took a long time to get it to me and all that type. So I can come to find out, it didn't happen. So they forgot about me or whatever. And I was just like, okay, cool. But somebody was telling me, no, just contact Fans Toys directly, and they gave me the email. I sent them the email. They responded right back to me, told me how much. They told me what piece I actually needed, and they told me how much it was going to cost, and it was like $15.
Yeah, it was for the shipping.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. So, and they told me, they asked me where I got it, and they asked me, how long ago I got it. And then I told them, and they was like, okay, cool. PayPal $15, and we'll go ahead and send it to you. Not only did they send me the piece, they sent me 2 of them.
Nice.
In case it happened again, and I already had the piece right then and there. So again, that goes to relationships. I had this situation happen with my Nemesis power baser. Got that from Chosen Prime. Got together with Brandon and Kim. They figured out we figured out what piece I needed. They contacted Fans Hobby, and it took literally 2 months to get it, but it came. They kept in constant contact with me. Hey, I just want to let you know that they're still trying to get it out, and they had a piece shortage, but they're still getting it out.
That's
I got
good.
my piece.
Reassurance is good, especially
Exactly.
when you're waiting months and months and months, right?
Exactly. Yes. So, and I'll keep in contact with them. They keep in contact with me. They constantly kept me updated. And that's the customer service that I'm looking for in a retailer. So I learned then that when it comes to large retailers, you can easily get lost in the shuffle. But when it comes to your smaller retailers, and I don't want to call them small as in they got a small operation and it's not too big. That's not being disrespectful. It's just what it is. I find that when I deal with that particular retailer, I have a more engaged experience. So yeah, that's what it is. So y'all tell me about y'all experience with different retailers.
So
Ricky, were you just sleeping?
No, I was waiting my turn, man. So y'all talked about Show Z earlier. I'd ordered a Trailblazer from them a while back. The New Age Trailblazer, right? New Age or Magic Square? Eric, which one was it?
You got the New Age one.
New Age.
Trailbreaker. You bought the Magic Square.
The Magic Square Trailbreaker.
Yeah.
And when I went to transform it, there's these side panels on his legs that when he goes into alt mode, they swing up and they become the door panels of the truck. And the one side I kept telling Eric, I was like, man, there's something wrong with this, dude. It's like, it's not sitting right. Like the only way to get the one peg to fall into the slot was to kind of put it at an angle. And I'm like, there's something off about this. And I'm looking back and forth, and I finally figured out what it is. They gave me the left door on the right leg. So like I figured it out because it has a running board painted on it, like a silver running stripe along the running board. And on the left side, it's on the bottom of the door, but on the right side, my door handle was right in the middle of that paint. So it was the door handle was at the bottom of the door. So I contacted Show Z, and one of the things that I've learned dealing with them is, they're in China, so they're a foreign country, and you have to be patient because you message them, and then if the person on the other end doesn't speak English very well, or we speak colloquially and say weird shit and phrase things weird. So they have to translate that and get it figured out. And then they get back to you. So it might take them 24 to 48 hours to get back to you. But they got back to me. They sent me to this other site. I didn't know that they told me to go to that other site. I didn't see it in their whole big message that they sent me. I was supposed to click a link and like fill out some kind of form and give them pictures and stuff. And I missed that. So like a week later, I'm like, hey man, I still haven't heard anything, what do I need to do? And then I got the link and I was like, oh, my bad, y'all. I see I had a link here I was supposed to fill out and get it back to you. So I filled it out, sent it to them. About what, Eric, 2-3 weeks went by. And all of a sudden I walked out to my mailbox and boom, they sent me not just a replacement part, which would have just been something as simple as this little panel. Okay. They sent me 2 brand new legs for them. And just said, hey, pop it off and throw it on there. So I got 2 backup legs for one little tiny issue. And they didn't charge me shipping or anything. It just showed up at my house one day.
Wow, that's what's up.
One of the glowing ones that I always talk about is people can dump on them as much as they want, but Super 7 will always have respect for me for how they handled that first wave of Thundercats.
Okay.
I ordered mine through BBTS. I liked them. I had no issues with them that first wave. And one day I got to my mailbox and there's this little tiny cardboard box in there. It said Super 7 on it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I open it up and they had decided on their own that they didn't like how some of it came out. Like they didn't like Panthro's shorts and they didn't like how the guns looked for this guy and how this looked for that guy. They just made this little booster pack to replace all that stuff. I didn't know anything about it. So Super 7 of their own volition made this booster pack, contacted BBTS and said, hey, we need a list of everybody that bought this set from you. BBTS gave them my name and address, and Super 7 then boxed it and sent it to me. I had never had any contact with Super 7 at all, and all of a sudden this box was just in my mailbox.
Wow.
Same thing. I got the booster pack from. I ordered my stuff through BBTS, and I got my booster pack for it. Yeah. So the problem was they used the old factory that made some of those original molds and mistakes that were made the first time around. For some reason the factory made the same mistake the second time around. So Panthro's shorts were the wrong color.
They were light blue.
People were complaining. And there was a piece for Jacqueline's chest that wasn't painted. So instead, so they sent not only did they send the trunks and the piece to fix the thing, they threw a bunch of extras in there. They threw extra guns in there. They threw an extra head in there, which they didn't have to do. I will give them credit for going that route. They could have just been like, it is what it is, or just sent you the 2 pieces that you needed. But
told you fuck off. I mean, they did it. I like I said, they'll always get points from me for that shit. See, and that's what I'm saying. Brink is like it. BBTS never contacted me. I never had anything to do with Super 7. Super 7 handled all that with BBTS behind the scenes, and then it just showed up at my house. And I know that's a lot to expect a company to do something like that all the time. And I know that company is not perfect, but they have a lot of credit with me as far as the company goes because of their ability to have done that. And
especially
that's cool.
If you didn't buy it from Super 7 themselves, they could have been
like, look at New Age. Look at fucking New Age with these goddamn replacement legs for my Devastator. I bought that Devastator from somebody in one of the groups. And now I gotta go spend another $100 fucking if I want the replacement because I didn't order it through some main company and all that shit. It is a whole big fucking deal. Or I can go spend another $100 at a store and buy it. Like, fuck that shit, dude. See, Super 7 just mailed them to me. I'd have just had legs in my fucking mail. So it is what it is. I know it happens. I've had one other issue with like one of the dealers. I had one of my G.I. Joe things with Pulse was kind of jacked up, and Pulse fixed it like that too. I mean, Pulse, like they kind of reached out to me and like said, hey, send us pictures, let us know what's up, and we'll take care of it. And so I've had no issues with them, and I've ordered a few things through them. I know we were talking about it earlier, like I was at work, so I missed a whole bunch of it. But I know Pulse had like a thing today or something, didn't they? Like y'all were talking about it. Like they had something going on right now.
Did they? I don't know.
Okay, cool. Then I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So anyways, I went to the store this one time I mean,
So there's one time at band camp.
that's called a segue, y'all, and they all fucking pooched it.
Band camp.
One time at band camp.
Moving on.
He stuck a new age Devastator leg up his ass. Band camp.
Real quick, y'all. Any of y'all on the top there? Any,
I can't hear you with food in your mouth. I'm gonna tell you, like I tell you with my children.
There was, I mean, I can.
Hold on, Eric. We don't understand people with food in their mouth in this house. I don't know what. I'm gonna need you to translate whatever you just said.
You asked anybody in the top.
Top row. We got any stories?
Top row.
I can give BBTS some credit. They shipped.
God damn it! I just moved it to PulseCon and y'all fucking took it right back again. Y'all are all the worst.
They shipped me something. It got lost. It never got delivered. Not only did they ship it without a problem, they shipped me two by accident. They shipped me two of the item when I had only ordered one.
Yeah.
Oh,
so BTS did right by me too. One of my train bots had a jacked up piece in it. They said, send me a picture of it. I sent them a picture of it. They sent me a whole new fucking train bot. And I said, cool. So what do you want me to do with this one? They're like,
I thought we were talking about PulseCon.
Throw it away. No, we were, but you motherfuckers brought it back to BBTS. So now I'm gonna fucking talk about BBTS. You stay on motherfucking top.
You just wanted to use that graphic.
I just
all.
Fucking asshole. Hey, Wolfie, I'm gonna go take a nap, man. Y'all tell me when this bullshit back on PulseCon, man.
Hey, look, PulseCon ain't gonna take long.
Sweet dreams, my friend.
You right now. Yeah.
I love it.
PulseCon is not gonna take long, yo. Because I want to talk about, Dewey and that Decepticon shirt here.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm not even going.
You need to go off.
I'm trying to understand here.
You need to go off on this.
I still don't understand why you paid him for having a Decepticon shirt.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this.
I don't get it.
Tell the story. Go ahead. For those who didn't see it.
Go ahead and cook for a little while. Wake me up when it's over.
You know what, Gordon? I'm mad you went off camera as I'm talking about this right now because you was the main one laughing. Everybody was clowning me, for being mad about this. But
I've never seen Derek
just
mad about
weird to be mad about
it.
I'm messing with you, Gordon, but I'm saying
off on Thew
of
all people.
I threw up when he, and I saw him with that shirt. Anyway, so y'all, for those of y'all who saw the pre-show this morning, they had Thew, and y'all know Thew is just an energetic guy. He's very engaging. He gets his audience really, involved in, everything that he does. He brings the energy.
I love his alliterations. They crack me up.
Yeah. So today he's doing all that, and he's got this Decepticon shirt on. I don't know why it bothered me so much, but it really bugged the hell out of me that he had a Decepticon shirt on as he was
Does this make
doing
you mad?
all of this. No.
Does this make you mad?
But no, because you're a Decepticon, clearly. But anyway, he is.
I'll take it because they were right anyways. Go read IDW.
They weren't. But anyway, but yeah, he's doing all this energetic stuff, and he's being this happy-go-lucky guy. But he's got a Decepticon shirt on, and I don't know why that bugged the hell out of me. But I had a straight vent. I was not only in the group that y'all know that we're in, but I was in two other groups. Talking about the same
you was
thing.
really hating on this poor guy.
I was beside myself. I was hating on him in multiple groups this morning, man.
Did you text your wife on that too?
I don't know why to right now. I still don't know why I was so bugged out about that. But and then he had another dude come on and he had an Autobot shirt on and he was all energetic and all that stuff. It didn't bother me as much because he had an Autobot shirt on. But when it went back to him, and I was just like, I was totally bugged out. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I literally said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not watching this no more.
Y'all heard Derek cuss. He does not cuss very often. I hope y'all.
I was like, yo, and I was done. I was just like, you know what? PulseCon is ruined for the rest of the day. I'm gonna hate on everything that they show today, and I absolutely did. But the everything that they showed today, I just wasn't impressed. I think the only thing
you want him to wear. You said My Little Pony shirt, right?
You know what? I would have rather him wear
My Little Pony.
He should have wore
earlier, right?
He should have wore a Care Bear shirt. That's what he should have wore. He should have wore a Care Bear shirt and had the not the rainbow, but the one of those emblems of one of the bears. He should have wore that. That's what he should have wore. Now, for those of y'all that get mad at me for saying that right now, y'all, and I feel the way I feel.
Hey,
I
pull up what
feel
Freddie
the
just
way I
said.
feel.
That's exactly. His issue was the guy seems like a nice guy, but they just wear the Decepticon logo.
Hey, it is weird. It's even weird to me, but I don't know. I still don't know why I was so triggered by that whole thing, man. It was just like, yo, I just can't get over it, man. It's just like, yo, that shirt bugged the hell out of me today, man. I took a picture of it too. Did I? Okay,
Yeah, you did. You sent it to the group message.
I
man.
sent
You
it to the
was mad
group.
as fuck about
Yeah.
it. At first, I thought you were mad about the wrinkles in it or something. I was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" And I'm like, "Well, then maybe it's the beard. Maybe he doesn't like his beard." And then he started talking about why you're mad. I'm like, "I think he's joking," but you kept going.
I was like, "Yo, why does he have that?" Because you know what? I literally was like, "Why does he have that shirt on?" That's the stupidest looking look he could do today, man. Why does he have this shirt on?
Will you be able to sleep tonight?
It was a big purple logo Decepticon shirt, and it was a faded shirt. Maybe that's why I was like, because the shirt looked dingy. Maybe that was why.
Maybe it's a G1 shirt. Maybe he's done had that since he was a kid. And you hating on his shit.
No, that's too big for him to have as a kid.
You don't know how big he was a kid. Don't be judging him. He might have been one of them little 300 pounds.
Hey, Ricky, you're going into a whole other realm that I'm not trying to go with you. So
you hating on you because of the shirt. We going.
I'm trying to find this picture real quick because, man, yo, when I tell you I was so triggered by this shirt, man, I was very triggered.
It was weird. Like, I thought he was joking at first. I don't think I've ever seen Derek actually upset about something. And then it took me a while to realize he was actually being mad about it. Like, oh, okay.
I was like,
let's throw a little fire. Let's throw a little gas on this.
So I also said this earlier for all my wrestling fans out there. Remember last week on SmackDown when Sami Zayn was when the bloodline was out there and then Sami Zayn was out there. It was basically Sanoa's time to acknowledge Roman Reigns as the tribal chief, and then it came to Sami, and then Roman did this whole stick where he didn't want him to wear that shirt, and then he had Jimmy snatch that shirt off of him. I felt like that moment. I felt like going over there and snatching that shirt off. And I'm like, take this damn shirt off.
That's too much, Derek. That's too much.
It is too much.
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with Sean. You might need something, man. You kind of.
I don't know if I was going through something at the time, but it was just like, yo, when I saw that shirt, I was like, yo, he needs to take this damn shirt off. This shirt looks stupid on him. He looks stupid with this shirt on. Why does he have this damn shirt on?
So what I'm hearing you say is you wanted to see that man shirtless on the internet.
No.
That's what it sounds like.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
You always got to make it weird, Ricky.
I gotta
make it weird, Ricky.
Grown ass man to strip his shirt off on the internet.
I didn't tell him this. I didn't say for him to strip it. You know what? Let's talk about.
Literally said that's right. You
okay.
I apologize.
I got the. Hold on. I got to
apologize to Derek. I got to apologize to Derek because I did put words in your mouth. You did not say you wanted him to take his shirt off on the internet. What you said was you wanted to take his shirt off on the internet. That's what you said, and it's been recorded, so you can't tell me I'm lying. You said it.
Yeah, here it is. That's the damn shirt. Look at that shit.
I mean, look at that horrible fucking picture, and that's not even a Decepticon logo. That's Tarn's mask. So you don't even know you're fucking.
That's even worse. That's even
Tarn's
worse.
Mask.
Look how stupid he look. Look at his stupid face. Look at his stupid face while he wear that shirt. That's the dumbest look I can ever see on a person. Look at this.
So much hatred there. So
Good
much hatred.
Lord.
All right, let's take a minute, relax. Let's
take a breath. Woosah.
Talk about something happy. Let's talk about some
I'm
reveals.
looking forward to. I'm looking for. Eric had some good talks about Marvel Legends. Like they had some good Marvel Legends.
Well, let's continue talking about the Transformers first, real quick, because they did have some Transformer reveals. Since we're on the whole Transformer thing right now.
What a stupid look.
Did you have those pictures, Eric?
Can we change the pictures so Derek will calm down?
I got a DJD shirt on. Fuck out of here.
That sounds like you want that DJD shirt, man. You calm down. Christmas is coming up.
I have that DJD shirt.
Oh, so you just meant he looked good in
Derek, I'm gonna get you a Thew shirt. Like
yeah.
Random picture shirt.
I'll get you a Optimus Prime shirt.
Oh.
Send it to me. I'm gonna burn it in my backyard. That's what.
Oh God, so much hatred. Poor man didn't do nothing. Get dressed this morning. Derek's like, fuck him.
Whose
So-
porn is this? Oh,
Nobody-
never mind. Let me stop sharing.
I pulled this.
I don't know,
Okay.
man.
All right. Okay. Let's talk
This
about.
does not
Let's
work.
talk about. Let's
Can
continue
hear
to
me.
talk
I don't
about
have any
post-con.
issues. Where's Brink?
So
Where's
yes,
Brink?
it wasn't a whole through show the entire day, but yeah, it had some other stuff.
I do
It
have
had
a
some
very
nice stuff
stupid
as well.
question that Brammer will probably laugh at me about. But what the fuck was that picture with Mephisto and the pie? What the fuck is that thing?
We'll
Huh?
get to that. We'll get to that. We will get to that.
Hey, Wes said you needed to smoke one.
Can you guys see my screen?
Hey, yo,
Yes.
Wes, you
Yeah, we
drive
see,
down
like,
here and
all
bring me
your-
one. I'll smoke it with you.
Oh Jesus! Damn, Thu really upset him. Yeah, we see all like your folders and stuff.
That's all you've seen is just the folders?
Yeah,
I see
you
it.
might have to
And
share the
all the
whole
pictures.
thing. You might be sharing just the window.
Yeah,
trying to
you might be
share the-
sharing the whole
trying to
screen.
So when I click on one of the pictures, it's not sharing the picture.
Oh, just no, bring it over. Is it coming up on another screen?
No.
Technical
Oh.
difficulties. We apologize for this.
You know what? Fuck this. This shit looks like trash. The trash.
No, Dormammu,
Yeah,
showed Matt-
everything they showed
Matt
today
West
was
prior.
trash. Every
Oh.
last thing they showed today, well, probably not. The Tarn was actually pretty cool looking, but you know,
Nah, hey,
I
first
did
of
like the
all,
Tarn.
first of all, the Shattered Glass Soundwave looked cool.
yes, and no.
You watch your
'Cause
mouth.
I have the 301, and they did an absolute fantastic job.
I
with
got
that
the
one.
New Age and the G1 one. What's your point? It
Mhm.
still looks good.
But yeah, but the way it's just the way Hasbro builds it. It's the materials that they use, maybe, and all that 3D printed looking shit. You know,
You're just trying to sound hateful, man. You're a
and-
hateful day, man. You done
and
drink
then-
too much Haterade. You've been hanging out with EVW too much.
yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, bring me a vacuum cleaner. But anyway,
Suck all that meanness out of him.
yeah, but yeah, it's. I mean, the day today the reveals was just to me.
Brink
it was kind
said
of
you're only
lackluster.
sharing the folder. Sorry, Derek. I'm just telling him what Brink said.
He's only
You said
sharing
you're
the
only
folder.
sharing the folder. That's the
Okay,
problem.
that's the problem. Okay. So
Try again or no?
if you open up the pictures, you can share the actual the picture app. Whatever the picture app is, you can.
So you
Yeah.
have to get to the open picture part and then share.
Yeah, no, not happening. I'm done. I'm done trying.
I can show an
All right,
example
let's
of
just
it.
what we
but
can
all
use
I
our
have is
imaginations. We can use our
Yeah.
imaginations. It's all right.
We could describe it. It
So-
was like a
Describe it.
pile of waffles with
If
light
only
syrup.
there was another guy
Yeah.
that could run the background that also knows about computer stuff. Gort.
I already said it. He didn't want to do it.
hold up, man. Yo, Vin, no, I got to get this comment. He said, I agree with Derek. Basically, that dude had a big white Chevy van with free candy on the side and hangs out at preschools. Yeah, that's probably what it did for me. You know, look,
Damn, now y'all trying to imply he a child molester just because he got a
Go
shirt
back
on.
to this.
That's
Come
fucked
on.
up, y'all. Y'all fucked up, Rafi. That's
Rafi,
fucked up, man.
Rafi, you try to get me, you try to get us in trouble, man. Oh my
You trying to
goodness.
get
But
him
no,
locked
but
up.
I
Y'all
think
trying to
that
get
maybe
Drew
that-
locked up.
I don't know. Y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta help me figure this out because I was so triggered by by him in that shirt. I was
You're
like,
on
you
your-
too
you're on
happy
your
of a dude.
menstruation cycle.
You
That's
too
what your
happy of a
problem is.
dude to wear that shirt. I so wanted DJ D to do an Order 66 on this fool.
It's like,
today.
look, now he
It was like,
crosses
yeah,
Star
I'm crossing
Wars.
Star Wars and Transformers. Yes, I did. Yes, I just did that. Yes, I did. You know, and it can be a thing. So yeah, man. Yo,
So much hatred. I'm gonna talk to Miss Shawn, man. You need to she needed to take you to like a retreat and let them rub your
Man.
feet or something, man. You need to
Look,
relax.
she's enjoying her birthday week, so I'm
Oh, it's her
not letting
birthday?
her. Yeah, her birthday was
Happy birthday.
the
She's
other
still
day.
beautiful at 27. Look
That's
at her
right.
go.
That's
Look at her
right.
go.
I
Happy
told her.
birthday, Miss Shawn.
I told her 24, but you know who's counting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, you gotta live with her.
yeah.
You better say 22.
Yep. I don't know if there's a lot of Power Ranger fans in here, but they had some reveals today too. Only thing I didn't see, because you know they usually go overboard with the green and the white Ranger. I didn't see a lot of that with them
They're showing
today.
the other stuff, what at zero or whatever the hell all them other Power Rangers are.
Hey yo, Ralphie, you my spirit animal, man. I thank you so much for
Y'all are both animals for real.
Yeah.
That poor guy just wanted to show y'all Tarn, and y'all are just shitting on his face right now. That is messed up, man.
Oh, that's my dude, man. Shout out to Ralphie. But yeah, yeah, Power Rangers, didn't get a lot of love today. The Marvel Legends, they had a lot of good reveals today, but again, I don't know what it was, but I'm all over the selfie series. Oh yeah, I love the selfie series.
Get the fuck out of here! $80. They put a mush face.
$60 this week.
$60 for this weekend.
It's $60 for this weekend though.
$60, and I have a
when I saw
face that kind of looks like you love that, but you hate poor Thew. Man, you are sir. You need something. You need something in your life right now.
They did so they did the Mandalorian. It was Mandalorian, the Stormtrooper, and it was the middle one. What was the third one that they did of him? Come on, y'all, help me out.
They got face scans of these actors and they can't get them fucking right. How you think they're gonna get it right if you sit in
it's a lot of them that do it right, but I wouldn't mind going in. I wouldn't mind going in on that though.
I'm not wasting my money on that.
I
mean, it's a cool idea. Don't get me wrong. It's just personally not for me.
There's way too much money.
Derek, what would you put your face on?
I definitely put my face on that Mandalorian with the Beskar the armor. Yeah, definitely would do that.
And send it to
even if it was $10, I wouldn't do it. It's just not something for me.
Not even 10.
It's not the price. Yeah, I don't think the price is bad considering what they got to do to make this one face sculpt per person.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they're gonna find a way to reuse that mold too.
I hope they, I hope they did, because then I'd
look. They're gonna scan my head and be like, "Oh, big fat."
You know what?
Check that box. We'll just use that head on
your face on the next Captain America figure. I don't even realize it.
I wouldn't mind having my face sculpted on a War Machine figure. That would be dope. That would be absolutely dope. And I don't know if y'all remember this back in the day, but the Marvel cards that they used to have back in the day, they had a series where you could create. They had a character of which you can create a bio and have your name on it. I have that. I actually have that. It was a Captain Universe. I think it was Captain Universe or something like that. I gotta pull those cards out. But the character's name was Captain Universe, and you were the alter ego form. The real life, personality form. They had your name imprinted in the bio and everything. Yeah, it was so cool. That's why I love this particular set, because it reminds me of that. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having that at all. And back then that was to do that card, I think it was like $10 or $15.
But where with the face thing, like, is there a line that it becomes you can't do that or it's disrespectful? What if I wanted a Black Panther with my face on it? That'd be cool.
Just do it. It's you paying for it.
So but people but look at the world we live in with the internet.
Let's not go there. That's not the same thing.
Put your head on a Scarlet figure. Who cares?
Thing.
Do it.
Then
I promise you, if they ever give you the option to put your head on an Omega body, Wolf is getting done, and I'm paying for it.
All of them. Of them. No, he's gonna get the whole cast. Christ. We're all gonna get our faces done on Omega bodies sent to him.
No, I'm gonna get Wolf's face put on the Omega body.
No, we'll have him put onto the whole Bad Batch, and he has to protect all of us on the Omega bodies.
Everyone in the chat, if you could do this, if you want to do this, what would you put your face on?
Let us know. Esteban says, "I'm sure the terms of service sells your likeness to Hasbro." Hey, that might be the case too. So yeah, you gotta be careful. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. That it seems like
only Marvel. I guess Moon Knight. I'll be Marvel. I'll be Marvel's Batman. I'll be Moon
Knight. So Gord, are you still there?
No, he said BRB.
All right.
Okay.
I sent him all the pictures.
So since Marvel's doing this, I wouldn't be surprised if DC turn around and do it too.
I mean,
really?
I would pay money to put Ricky's face on a McFarlane figure. Oh yes.
Make sure y'all
give yourself any skin tone. Okay.
Get it to me before October starts, so I can really show y'all how much I love it.
We'll make sure your eyes are looking the wrong way too.
Be like this. Like I'm a McFarlane toy, y'all.
Make sure you're looking off to the side. What's he looking at?
I'm gonna get him on a Batgirl body.
I just think that psychologically it's interesting that you want to put my head on a hot chick's body. That says more about you than me.
I think it's funny that you're considering comic book characters hot chicks.
Dude, hey, Batgirl is hot. So she's redhead. That's right up my style.
Ricky's face on a rogue figure.
A lot of y'all want to put me on a female body, man. Y'all all need to. Y'all first of all, you need Jesus.
They need to relax.
Second of all, y'all need to see therapists, man.
Don't be kink shaming. Come on.
I'm not
We're open-minded here on the Realmhattan
Project. Have my permission to be whacking it to my face on a rogue body. That is not okay.
Okay. So
hashtag me too.
All right.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, there it is.
We're canceled.
Yep, we're canceled.
Hey, we made it hour and a half. Fuck y'all. Woohoo. Y'all afraid we weren't gonna make it that far. We didn't even make it to Marvel Legends yet.
Nah, we had oh shit, it's all it's almost 10:30. Okay.
Did you get anything I sent you?
What's that?
Did you get what I sent you?
You didn't send me anything.
No, yeah, but
pictures.
You still want to do those pictures?
Actually, yeah.
Well, I wanted to pull up that one of the things that Marvel Legends did, and I wanted to pull up the HasLab chart also about it. They teased their tier 2 figure, which is what Ricky was asking what that tease was.
The pie thing.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a pie, Ricky. I don't know if Gort can get the pictures up.
I mean, I'm sure
if he does a better job.
That's just what it reminded
than
me
I
of.
tried.
It looked like a cherry pie to me.
So what it looks like is Madeline Pryor from the X-Men.
Yeah,
but they showed Madeline Pryor, so why would they do the pie?
They didn't show Madeline Pryor.
What was that picture I saw of her?
Of Madeline Pryor. That's the picture people are using as a reference.
Oh,
because so what it looked like was the pendant that goes right here on her costume. So that's why the picture was, people were taking that picture. Look, this is that pendant.
I got you.
I
thought
I
that
think
was the picture they were showing.
No. Because then it's not a tease at that point. Then it's boom. This is what it is. The picture of Mephisto holding that. Well, what looks like he's holding that thing.
Which, by the way, that was some shitty ass Photoshop in that picture, dude. Like that is bad Photoshop on that pie thing.
It's.
That's some rookie
I find
shit
it interesting. You're taking an X-Men character that people wanted, people have been asking for,
and burying it on a HasLab.
I understand that due to her outfit. There you go. That's the one you're talking about.
That's the one.
Yes,
okay.
that's the first one. And there's another one. There's another one of actually Madeline Pryor herself where you can see the jewel up close.
I didn't even notice there was a jewel in the picture of her up close.
Yeah, that's not what I was. You thought it was what, a pumpkin pie?
No, I was looking at I looked right past the jewelry. I was looking at the eyes because I'm an adult.
I was digging that Storm though.
Yeah, no, they showed a lot of good X-Men figures. I'm kind of pumped.
That Cyclops looks really cool.
They put a hurting on the aftermarket community today, though.
That picture you showed of that dude said, "I know what I got."
So they're re-releasing. They're doing a new updated version of the Dark Phoenix,
which I already had. Got rid
from
of
and that Dark Phoenix 2-pack is about a $200 set, at least. The old one. They're doing Spiral for the first time since I believe Toy Biz did it. That old Toy Biz Spiral was very expensive. And they're redoing, what was the third one? It was Strife from the old X-Men Toys R Us Build-A-Figure wave.
Was that long shot with the knives and all that?
Yeah, they did a long shot too. But those three particular figures go for a lot of money on the aftermarket. That old Build-A-Figure X-Men wave is probably one of the most expensive waves to buy. If you're trying to buy that wave, like people are selling those individually, each one in that wave like $200-$300. And it was a stupid Jubilee Build-A-Figure. Someone like me who wasn't around back then, is finally getting these characters re-released without having to do that. Some guy in one of the groups I'm in immediately put up a sales post for all 3 of those figures, asking for $750 for all 3 of those.
Which would have been smart of him a week ago, but today when they just announced you can get it,
yeah,
for
no,
retail,
it's people who've been sitting there hoarding and waiting, like
they waited too long now.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, Marvel Legends resellers, don't wait too long on those old figures because they've been showing that they're coming back and doing them.
Yep.
Blob is coming out next year, so if y'all trying to still sell that Build-A-Figure Blob for $250, get that shit out now.
50, you better drop 50 off.
Better hope someone didn't watch that stream today.
Now.
Well, they didn't show the Blob today, but he's on the list for next year. There was a leak for them. So
but that's Cyclops, man. The one of the guys in the group pointed out how they actually worked the strap into the articulation this time.
So they don't move around anymore. Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Like it looks good.
Is anybody into the VHS series?
I wish I could. This cell shading pushed me out of that.
I'm not either, but they're doing animated Spider-Mans for next year in the VHS tapes.
With cell shading or no?
Anime.
Yeah,
okay.
well, it's with the cell. It's with the cell shading. It's an animated thing.
So all the ones they just put out on the retro cards, they're just going to put them in a new box and sell them to you again.
Pretty much.
Yeah, good for them.
I mean, hey, it's not for everybody. Like I said, it's not for me. The box art is kind of cool, having them looking like in a VHS tape box. But I thought about it for a minute. I didn't jump in on the X-Men stuff.
Do you think the Madeline Pryor tease will boost anything with the HasLab?
I'm gonna say no for 2 reasons. One, it's a tease, and God forbid, we could all be wrong.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
pretty sure. I'm pretty damn sure. I know Gort didn't pull up the other picture of Madeline Pryor herself. That I
didn't see one.
I sent it to you.
Nope.
It's the redhead lady with the black dress with the boobies.
Oh yeah.
I know what it is.
That was the highlight of the whole show today.
Even at work, buried in all them messages, I still found that motherfucker.
He's right. I did not send it to him. Let's send it to him right now.
We had it in the
it's only a tease, so I mean, God forbid people are wrong, and people are so soured on this HasLab right now. I'm not too sure what's going to push it. I think they're going to have to show all
the tiers and knock some price off or something, man.
And you don't gotta knock the price off. You're not gonna knock the price down.
They've lost almost 1,000 backers in a week, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, but they're not gonna knock the price down. That they'll just say fuck you and not get no one to get the shit. All right, Gord, I just sent you that picture now. I don't know. I've seen it start ticking up a little bit. I think it's gone up 10 people since I checked this morning. No, not much.
They've lost 1,000 in a week and gained back 10. Good for them. They're heading in the right direction now.
990 to go.
So when the show started, they were at 54.83. Now we're at 54.86.
Woohoo!
I want that Madeline Pryor. If this thing does hit that tier, then I will go in on it. Yes, I'm one of those people that I'm waiting to see, just because I can be. There you go. There you go. You see the pendant in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
It looks exactly like it. What pendant? and it fits into their MO of what they said. They said the remaining tiers are characters, not necessarily Ghost Rider related, but all of a demonic persuasion.
She's not demonic. She's a clone.
No, but she's the Goblin Queen, dude.
I got some. Never mind.
And next year, being the kind of outfit she wears is not something they're gonna put out on shelves.
Hey, Kara, you need to get this outfit.
Next year is the 60th anniversary of the X-Men, so having her in there.
Yo, Ricky.
I have my own Madeline Pryor. Fuck y'all's HasLab.
Hey,
it'd be very interesting to see if they extend
Shout
it.
out to Happy
if
Husband.
they get
Happy
really
Wife.
close.
You think they might extend it?
They didn't. No, I'm just responding to Dormammu. They didn't, and they got real close on the Rancor.
What Danny
Less
head?
than
It's the
a
Robbie
couple
head.
hundred away, and they did not extend that. So
the only one that's ever been extended was Unicron at one time. One
Like
time
10
out of
times.
like 12 of them. I'm saying
like 10
it's only
times.
been
And they
one-
extended
but I'm saying
Unicron
it's
like
only
10
been-
times.
They
it's only
better
been
not. They better
one
not
out
extend
of
this.
12 different HasLabs.
Look, I'm not against them extending it.
I am.
If it gets the people that want it what they want.
At this point, I
Those
just
who
don't want it to
want
happen.
it,
for all
that's
the
fine.
shit
You don't
talkers.
want it. It's fine. Don't buy it. You're not forced to. You don't have to buy this shit.
For all the
You're not
stupid
locked
people who
into
don't
some
understand.
kind of yearly
We
fucking
got
guarantee.
45 days to decide from the start of it. I don't
Yeah.
care if they extend any of this stuff, but I think 45 days is a pretty long time. It's already 15 more than most Kickstarters. I mean,
Exactly. No,
Yep.
I mean, 45
you got
should be
time.
enough.
If you
but,
want it, you buy it. If you don't want it, you've already spoken.
you know,
People are
this isn't-
speaking. It's going down, up,
Yeah.
down.
This isn't Columbia House where where you don't realize what you're doing and you're locked in and you
Yeah.
have to fucking buy it now. You know, you're not. You know, you don't want it, don't buy it. That's fine.
I just don't want it. I just don't want it to happen for them stupid idiots who don't understand basic fucking math of subtracting out the price of everything that's going to be included with it and going, the car's not worth $350. You're not getting just a car unless you're too stupid to get the other tiers unlocked.
Right.
With all the tiers unlocked, with all the accessories that come with it, that car ends up dropping down to about a 130 to 150 price range. People need to fucking relax.
True.
Yeah, good, Brian. They shouldn't extend them. People, like he said, don't use a debit card, and you can go we could all go pre-order one right now. Drive that fucking number up, see what all the goddamn tiers are, and cancel on day fucking 46, and nothing would happen, but it would all be unlocked, and people would get their shit.
True.
You know, it's.
But I don't want them to get it now. Fuck them, because I'm tired of explaining people math.
It's very interesting to see how this is going to play out. At least I'm very curious because I've always said that Marvel Legends fans will buy anything no matter what, and they're kind of making me look. They're trying to make me look wrong for the first time.
Oh,
so
shit. That's because they're used to buying something for $20 and selling it for $200. They're like, if I spend $350 on this, I'm not gonna make any money.
The problem. These fucking people sit there. I'm gonna buy fucking Gladiator for $120 because I can't find them.
One stupid, and I got one in my kid's toy box that I will fucking throw at somebody for $5.
You know what? Why didn't you fucking pre-order the motherfucker?
Dummy.
If you'd have fucking pre-ordered it, you wouldn't have had a problem.
Dumbass.
You would have got it without a problem, but no, you didn't want to fucking pre-order it, and now you're sitting there paying $120 for this shit. Like, what the fuck?
I should back
figure that was all over the fucking place
and trade it for a Unicron.
They do that shit. I see these Marvel Legends collectors. They do this crazy shit all the time. They're paying extra for Build-A-Figure waves on eBay just to say they got it first. But you bitching about the HasLab price? You know, they're
people are dumb.
Hey,
look, we didn't even have to use the second topic. Made an hour and a half. Told y'all.
Marvel Legends collectors, we get your shit together.
But let's talk about the Marvel Legends was probably the nicest thing today. But the thing I'm most excited about is tomorrow. The Indiana Jones really is a thing for me, anyways. I've been waiting for somebody to do a good 1/12 scale version of them, and they're supposed to be doing some announcements about that tomorrow at 6-inch figures. And then they're also doing the G.I. Joe announcement, so we'll probably guessing Serpentor will come up for pre-order tomorrow.
I think we'll probably get Serpentor and Slaughter will be pre-orders for tomorrow.
No.
We've known about them for a while now, so
for Slaughter, he's already up for pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I pre-ordered him months ago.
I think he means a different a variant.
Oh, it's a different. Okay, I got you.
Like they have him coming on to Pulse tomorrow.
Okay, I got you. My bad, Eric.
No,
what are you talking about? I already pre-ordered that bad boy. Maybe I have to go back and check my pre-orders.
Yeah, go back and check.
Right.
But yeah, so
right now.
Well, you know, I want to see the Joes. I want to see the Indiana Jones. Rumor is it's Raiders of the Lost Ark series. So
this is where they're gonna start with,
which is good. I'm glad they're doing that instead of the new movie coming out because there is another
or even Crystal Skulls. Blah.
Oh yeah, just Crystal Skull don't count. Crystal Skull was never made.
I need Dr. Jones. I need his father and I need them with an umbrella that moves, and I need a flock of fucking seagulls to go with them. And I'm gonna have that set up on my bookshelf with him chasing off the fucking seagulls with the umbrella, because that was my shit back in the day. He made their plane crash. Hey, good
Nice
on you,
stuff.
Scott. She looks just like us with more facial hair. Hope you enjoy that.
I want
But,
what's his fucking name from Crystal Skull?
Mutt.
Yeah,
Why do you want anything?
just so I could
Crystal
burn it.
Skull?
Just so I could burn it.
No, you know that I asked, and y'all are all in
Just,
agreement
like,
that I'll
there's
never get
Revenge of the Fallen Shia LaBeoufs. You don't need to
We'll
taint
never get
another
my
storyline.
Jeez.
Nazi.
Yeah, the triple T,
figurines,
the triple T tank.
Yeah,
I want them with
Yeah.
melting face Nazis.
Now,
Here's my question for you. The mean Nazi, the you don't really see him in Nazi uniform. The guy with the glasses that went after him and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Do you think that they'll get that sculpt good enough where you'll see the fucking thing burnt into his hand?
Sure. I think they could do that.
I want a snake pit playset.
I don't need no play sets. I want
You
an
do.
arc.
yeah.
I want the
an arc.
one.
Bill
I
of
want the
Souls.
one where he puts the staff in and it points the light shines down and shows him where the arc is hidden in the fucking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll make my
Relief
own.
mat.
I'll make my
I
own.
want that.
I'll make my
Yeah,
own.
that'll be
I'll make
good.
Yeah,
my
and then
fucking own.
you'll make it. We'll all tell you it's awesome. You'll throw it in the fucking garbage, and you still won't have one. So I mean,
Damn right. And I'll make it different. Make something different.
But if they do a triple T tank for the HasLab for the next GI Joe vehicle, I
That's not
need it.
that big enough.
I
That's not
need the
big enough.
unlocks to be Falcon and the Renegades.
I don't.
With that
So
too.
they've already shown
What was
Barbecue
the whale? I think
in his
whale would be
Renegade
good.
outfit coming out.
I think the whale
Barbecue.
would be a good.
Barbecue was a
Barbecue.
renegade.
Barbecue wasn't a Renegade.
Or am I saying Marauders? One of his team, one of the
Marauders.
two teams, Marauders, the Marauders outfit. One of those two teams that he
Flawless
from-
Marauders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They showed they were doing the blue barbecue.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you're gonna get the triple T as a HasLab. I think that's gonna be
It's
an
too small.
exclusive
That could be a
or
general
regular.
release.
They'll put it out, but as just a regular release. I think.
I think the whale. Would
Or
be
an
they'll make it
exclusive.
They'll make it classified size though.
Yeah, but
that's
it
still-
doesn't
it's a
need to be a-
one-person tank.
It's a little. It's not that big. It's
not
like
big.
half the size of the his tank.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting it, but I just don't
Yeah.
think it'll be a
Oh
HasLab.
no. He was just mentioning in the chat, but the vehicles that I want to see come out
The
for
whale.
the
The whale
whale,
and the
the whale is
manta.
definitely one.
And the manta.
The manta.
Snowcat.
I would.
Snowcat.
Snowcat's
would-
too small too.
No, Snowcat is a larger vehicle. I mean, I would love to see them do it.
What about the
Which
shark?
one of you guys keep typing in here under Realm of Collectors? Somebody just type Snowcat. Which one of you?
It's me and
That-
Gort.
That's
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Man, put your initial next to it or something. You know who's talking.
No,
Who cares?
Oh my goodness. But those are definitely the vehicles that I want to see. I wouldn't mind seeing the shark too. I know that's a small one too, but I wouldn't mind seeing the shark because I want to see I want a deep six figure.
Deep Six.
Yeah.
I want the
Mhm.
V2 Deep Six that they put out, not the first clunky one.
I want the one that looks like he's in a spacesuit with the big dome.
Yeah, I don't want the one. They put
Right,
a V2 one out.
yeah.
They put a
Yeah.
V2 one out. That's the one I had. I want him. I want a wetsuit. Don't ask me why. I always
They
love
already have wetsuit coming. They showed him.
No, they have
Mhm.
torpedo coming. They have
Yeah,
torpedo coming.
it's
They haven't shown
torpedo.
wetsuit yet.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of the
Not
ones they
yet.
showed with Shipwreck.
I wanna-
and all that?
Torpedo.
No.
course, I wanted to see Torpedo come out with Leatherneck. I want
Well,
them. I want
Shipwreck's
them.
already
I want
coming,
them
so
two in this. I would like to see them two in the same wave together.
Well, we'll see what
That's
they
just
announce
me.
tomorrow. They did say on the last Big Joe stream that they're also thinking about what vehicles they can do at retail. So, maybe they'll be able to. Maybe they'll start announcing some of those smaller vehicles that they could do at retail for us tomorrow too.
Scott, before I can agree with you, I need to know: do you call it an AT-AT or do you call it an AT-AT? And there is a correct answer to this. And if you say it wrong, I can't agree with you.
It's at.
What? Come on, Derek.
You're
It's
wrong
AT-AT.
already. You love Bad Batch. Call it an AT-AT. Like, yeah. Next, you're gonna tell me that Ewoks are better than Wookiees.
All I know is I
They
just
are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. I quit. Gort, can we quit this show, man? I don't want to be with these guys no more, man.
I like Ewoks.
Jesus.
I just
Oh,
No.
Better than Wookiees?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm with that. That I think
Oh yeah,
the Thunder Machine.
Yeah,
That's a good that's a very good
Mhm.
HasLab idea to be done.
Yes.
And
yes.
I hope we get that. I'm actually surprised they didn't
Well, wait.
tease any new HasLabs yet.
But okay, so even with the Thunder Machine, okay, so you got to think about the Thunder Machine. What would it actually come with that would be considered unlockable? Because it's already going to come with Thrasher. It's already going to have the jet thing on the top part of it. It's going to be an armored vehicle. What do you actually add to it that make it unlocked? See, that's what I think about when I think about the vehicles, because there's potentials for unlocks that everybody would like. I don't see anything that's can be unlocked for the Thunder Machine unless you include like Zatanna and
But she's already coming out.
I mean Zorana. No, that's Zatanna. Zorana and
Yeah, Zoranna's already coming out. Single
and,
release.
Dang, what's her brother's name?
Let me ask you a question. If you would have guessed when you found out of his tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they would have asked you, what would you guess for tier figures? Would you have guessed any of that stuff that they gave us?
No, I wouldn't have.
So exactly, like I mean,
Cobra Commander.
they pulled it off really well. They gave us great options, and that Cobra Commander at the end really kind of was like, oh,
yeah, but they won't give us
a big shot.
But unfortunately, they won't give us a hooded Cobra Commander.
Who said?
They will.
Who said?
One
stupid
idiot on the internet.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? Because one stupid idiot said is wrong. They're not gonna. They're not.
And how is it even
Hold
wrong?
on, what did
man?
I miss? What did I miss?
Talking about the stupid idiot on the internet. Talking about
there was
Cobra Commander with a hood is racist. Like
there was some stupid idiot that bring this up. Not.
Oh yeah. No, that was but I was like, okay.
That was one
People
nobody
people stupid
spouting off at his butthole, talking about how blue skull.
Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to stop letting people that ain't even involved in the fandom trigger y'all so easily, and that's how a lot of this shit happens. Because
but that's where the rumor that idiot is the one who started the rumor that they won't give us a hooded Cobra Commander. Yeah. Hasbro never said they wouldn't do it. That's never come out of Hasbro's mouth.
Could you?
If anything, it'll be
an exclusive somewhere.
Mouth.
Can you imagine if they made a Fat Albert in the gang and they make a mush mouth? Be like, you can't make it because it's racist because he's got a hood over his head. Get the fuck out of here. People are dumb.
Yeah,
people are stupid.
It's maybe it's something they might not want to put out on the shelf, but that's why they have HasLabs. That's why they have PulseCon exclusives.
Thanks, Domamu. It was Xandar. That's the other brother.
Look how they gave us Emma Frost dressed up as a corner hooker. They put it in a Hellfire Club PulseCon exclusive set,
which was very appropriate, and I appreciate the sacrifice and what they did.
Exactly, and this will probably be the same way how we'll eventually get a hooded Cobra Commander. They know that people want that figure. They know it's going to sell. They'll find a way to get it out. Mm-hmm. I have no doubt that it's coming, but you can't expect them to put everything out at once.
A big fucking stink. It doesn't come out. That's why you don't get a Slave Leia. It's why you don't get a Ula. It's why fucking Mando.
Well, Star Wars don't know what the fuck they're doing to begin with.
It's the same goddamn company,
but different teams. Look, hold up, man. It's the same company, but it's different teams that are making these decisions.
It's really not. It's one company. It's one corporation above all those different teams.
No, it's the teams. That's why Star Wars makes shit and G.I. Joe makes good product.
Exactly. It is, but Gord's right. It's the teams. Yeah. They're the ones that are pitching the ideas. They're the ones that are bringing it to whatever. Like, we want to do this, we want to do that. Then obviously they'll get their approval, and whoever's coming up with these ideas for Star Wars is just coming up with bad ideas.
That, or maybe that well is fucking dry, dude.
But it's not. But see, I don't.
But it kind of is because I don't.
There's still figures that people are asking for Black Series that they have not done.
Listen, Black Series. I don't even think that they've made half of the vintage toy line. Maybe right about that. There's a lot of
but
stuff
you've got.
They just don't.
You got 20,000 Han Solos, even though the man was only in fucking 7 to 8 movies.
And he wears the same fucking clothes.
But that's their problem.
But what they need to do is they need to give us a fucking Dagobah Luke, because I know they don't make those.
Yeah.
Or a Bespin Luke.
What's a Dagobah?
It's that slimy.
Don't everybody answer at the same time.
I'm just trying to figure out if you fucking with me again. Like, are you serious?
He says he's not big Star Wars guy.
I'm kind of disturbed at how all of y'all just got quiet real quick.
Because we're trying to find out if you.
It was the quietest I've ever seen this place. Even when we stopped talking about stuff. Wow,
I'm just trying to figure out if you fuck with me, Derek. I don't know. I think you're trolling me right now, dude. I don't know.
Oh man, I'm trolling you and Thew today. That's what I'm trolling.
No, you hating Thew, but I don't know. Like,
oh man,
Scott. Yeah, it's the same legal team.
I need it tonight, y'all. Y'all just don't even know. I needed this tonight. So
Scott, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it all has to pass through the same legal team, but it's the ideas that are coming from these teams to begin with that are being brought to the legal team to get the approval is where the problems are coming from for Star Wars, as opposed to G.I. Joe and HasLab. And the legal team didn't come up with, let's do a Ghost Rider.
Scott's a cool dude, and I love his wife. She's super sweet, but I can't take him serious anymore because he calls it an attitude. So I can't take it. No matter what he says at this point.
Hey, Scott. At.
Y'all need to.
There you go, Nick.
Jesus.
I'm with you.
Well, I hope the only thing I hope I see tomorrow is Thew coming back wearing a Cobra t-shirt.
I forgot about that one.
I hope Thew comes in wearing a shirt with a half Cobra, half G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
I wish he had a shirt with Derek's picture on it.
Dude,
I want to see him wearing a shirt with Derek's picture.
I want to message him and be like, when you come on tomorrow, I need you to lean in real close to the microphone and go, what? I want Thew to yell what into the microphone and watch Derek just shit all over the place.
Yeah, you damn right I will. And I will do it every second he's trying to do it. Man, okay. So I'm gonna lay off of him right now because I think I just laid it on a little bit too thick on him today. And
he caught you on the wrong day. You're doing some silly shit.
Man, yeah, he definitely caught me on the wrong day, man. I was so triggered by
it. Like, don't come around my hood dressed like that, man. You fucked up.
Yeah. That's all right. I got what I love right here.
Look, y'all like, we ain't gonna make 30 minutes. Now you're like, let's wrap it up. Y'all killing me.
So, but seriously, yo, I needed this tonight, y'all, for real. Thank y'all, and thank y'all for allowing me to vent about old boy. And yeah, I'm gonna try to enjoy the show tomorrow because I'm particularly looking forward to the G.I. Joe segment.
G.I. Joe is my big one for tomorrow too.
Yeah, so
G.I. Joe and Indiana Jones, them's my two.
I'm mad that I'm upset that I didn't get into the G.I. Joe Classified sooner when they first came. I mean, I did, but I didn't think it was gonna be anything, and it's turning out G.I. Joe. This G.I. Joe Classified line to me is turning out to be absolutely
because they course corrected. Of course, after I sold all of it, and now I have to restart over every fucking thing and backtrack shit. Now they fixed all of it. So, I mean,
right.
Yeah, but they've been making a lot of new versions of everything. Is not a lot to backtrack.
Exactly. They were doing it with everything on the card back.
Like, I'm not going back to get the Cobra piss bike or whatever the fuck they called that shit. I get Baroness by herself. I saw her. They have her on the card.
Oh, from the movie? You talking about from the Snake Eyes movie?
Fuck no. I mean the Baroness from the card.
What bike are you talking about?
The first classified bike came out with a bike.
The Cobra Coil, the red motorcycle that she came with.
It was a Target exclusive that no one could find, and then everybody.
And I had it and got rid of it for fucking retail, and then I was mad, and now they're putting her out on a card so I can get her by herself without the bike because that bike it was cool, but it was too much.
Okay.
Yep. Drop them links all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
You don't tag you in that shit.
Yeah, shout out to you, Don Mamu, for providing us with all the links, so it won't be hard for us to find shit. So yeah,
I appreciate that, Scott, but it's an AT. It's an anagram. You have to have the periods between the letters.
ATST.
I'm telling you, man, people crazy with that, man. It's all terrain attack transport. It is 4 different words. It's not an AT.
That's like saying like, oh, it's Luke Skywalker, it's Anakin Ski Walker. No, they're the
What?
same. It's ATST and ATAT.
Yeah, thank you.
It-
I thought
it's
you were
not really
arguing
the
against
same
me. I
there.
was like, what?
I get where you're going, but it's
Yeah.
not quite the same there.
No,
It's
it's
Bro.
dumb as that,
call the
dude.
AT the chicken walker by its anagram, but
I think
call
it's more like
AT-AT
if you
an
spelled R2 ARTOO
that's how you spell it
DETOO.
phonetically.
But
That's what they do in the books.
we're
Yes.
gonna remove this. We're gonna remove him now
Okay.
because it is.
Yeah, it's almost 10:59 anyway. So
What are we
that's
removing
good. It's I think we're done. I think we're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You should have just let it go, man. Like now we're all back and all right. Tell everybody where you're at. Don't forget to watch all the other shows.
Love you,
ETR
Gort.
Monday.
Well, we gotta
Hey,
run
hey,
the,
yo,
we gotta
Gort, hey,
run the
Gort.
bumper for all the other shows, and we still gotta do where to find
All right.
stuff.
Oh my
ETR
God!
is
This
on
fucking
Monday.
started.
Wednesday is figure banging. Alternating with shelf gravy every other Wednesday. There's nothing on Thursdays. Catch us every Friday, either with a hangout, alternating with a show.
That bumper
Tuesdays is
cool.
on
We're just
hiatus.
burning through it.
Saturdays and Sundays we're off. We don't work weekends. You can find me here every Friday and in the chats. Gort, where can they find you?
You can find me here Friday. You could find me at the end of the month. You can find me at NJCC. Come buy all my shit. It's going to be real cheap.
You need to send me a list of anything.
New York Comic Con coming up.
New York
I'll
Comic
be there
Con
Friday.
next week. I'll be
Yeah.
there too. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yep.
Wolf, where can they find
So
you?
that means y'all are gonna do like a live thing while you're at Comic Con on this on the
No.
hangout?
Nope.
Oh, but he expected.
We'll be home. We'll be
No,
home.
it's
I'll be
hangout.
home by then.
It's
I'll be
hangout
home by
next
that
week.
time.
So
That's what I'm
I'll be
saying.
home by then. Wolf, where can we find you at?
Eric Von Wolfenstein on all your social media needs.
Ricky,
Here. Present.
Derek.
I'll be here every Friday, whether it be a hangout or our favorite show, the Realmhattan Project. I'll also be occasionally on your Right Out the Box show in the event that we do that one.
But only when he gets a
at
new
any
Blitzwave
time.
Voltron.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to the chat squads where I bring the what? And I
You gotta
will
auto
be.
level his ass because that kills my ears every time.
It's all for you, Ricky. It was all for you.
Take it all.
Shout out to the chat squad once again. Y'all keep our energy flowing, and on every show that we do. We appreciate your participation. We also appreciate those likes that you hit us up with for the stream. Thank you very much for your likes. I appreciate if you leave a like if you did like the show tonight. And boom, there it is.
And now he doesn't fucking do it.
Say it with me now.
This fucking